It's industrial, and I love it. How about, I don't know, $100?
Get him, baby.
So the first thing I did was take off all the hardware and the hinges. Oh my gosh, it was very tedious, but you got to do it, right? Got to start somewhere. Next, I degreased all the cabinets and all the cabinet faces. You have to remember that prep work is very important when you're doing this type of work. Next, I took a wire brush and I scraped the heck out of the finish on every piece of the cabinetry and wiped it all down after I was finished. But as you can see, this steel, it's like a Brillo pad basically. And it was very easy to use instead of sandpaper. You can see it scuffing the surface, and that's what you need. Finally, hallelujah, it's time for the paint. Now, I'll be honest with you, when I first started painting this, I thought, oh crap, maybe I should have used a primer. You certainly can, but it did turn out very, very well. I did put 2 coats on it, so if you want to use a primer, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. This bare paint worked very, very well. Much better than I thought it was going to. And I'll show you the results here in a little bit. It turned out beautiful as far as I'm concerned, and my husband does love it now. He is a convert because he did not want me to paint these oak cabinets at all, and now he's like, oh, that really lightens everything up. I said, I told you so. You can see me struggling with loading my paintbrush the wrong way. I was used to the primer, and this was a lot thinner, so I had to get the right amount of paint on my brush.
Going at incredibly rapid speeds.
Well, I have decided that not only am I, of course, sanding my cupboard doors, I am going to go ahead and put gripper on them because I don't want them to peel or have an issue, because they are high traffic areas on your cabinets, right? I mean, I'm going to be handling these a lot and slamming them, putting things away, opening and closing them so frequently that I thought, well, I do not want this to peel, and I do not want to have to ever paint this again, except for maybe touch-ups in the future. So I've decided to go ahead and use the gripper, Glidden's gripper on it, and before I start painting the actual fronts to the cabinet door fronts. So it makes more sense to do it like this. And then I know that it probably, I did sand them really, really well, and I scuffed them really good because they're such a high traffic area in your kitchen that repeat opening, closing, whatever, bumping into, wiping down. I don't want it to peel ever. So that's what I'm doing today on a very warm Wednesday. And luckily today's not in the 90s, so I'm getting some work done. I got crap laying everywhere, but that's what happens when you paint.
Clicking sounds from my backpack, like somebody was touching the buttons on it. What?
Do you want me to look at it and see if anything changed?
Sure.
Oh, movie's not running.
Why is that running?
I don't know, it was going on the left.
What, just stopped recording right?
It was turned off.
Like the power switch was off?
Yes.
It's a mechanical switch, and it was an
I used blue painter's tape around the door frame, but it just wouldn't stick, so I gave up, but I'm just going to clean it.
That's the plot to switch.
maybe. Or maybe it happened. You don't know. We didn't know each other back then. It was before we met.
You're ridiculous.
You don't know.
Both of you guys.
Don't forget to recharge your batteries for your drill. No more taking off hinges for a while. Thanks for watching, guys. Come back soon. I should have it done shortly. After a little siesta, I deserve it.